Hi, I'm Yumna from Feel Good Foodie. Thanksgiving countdown is officially on its way, and gravy is one of those items that we all like to have on our dinner table. But if you're looking for something vegan for the non-meat eaters or just something a little bit lighter, then you have to try my vegan mushroom gravy. It's dairy-free, gluten-free friendly, and really easy to whip up in 10 minutes with just very basic pantry items. And the best part is you don't need any turkey drippings for this, so it's an ideal make-ahead recipe that you can literally have done hours in advance or even a couple days in advance if necessary. So let me show you how easy it is to make this vegan mushroom gravy. We've got 1 cup of mushrooms, diced super thin, 1 small onion, about half a cup of onions. We've got 2 tablespoons of flour, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 cups of vegetable broth, and some olive oil to get it started. We're gonna start by measuring 1/4 cup of olive oil. And to that, I'm going to add the onion. And now we're just gonna cook this mixture together for 5 minutes until the mushrooms get nice and brown. Now it's important to chop everything really finely so that everything gets mixed very well together and you're not getting a big chunk of mushroom or a big chunk of onion while you're having the gravy. So this step will take about 5 to 7 minutes, but it's a very important step because this is where all the flavor is developing with the olive oil and the onions and the mushrooms, releasing all of that flavor into the olive oil. But once you notice that the onions are starting to become lightly brown and the mushrooms are becoming golden in color, that's when you know it's time to move on to the next step. So the next step what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some thyme for flavor, and we'll add 2 cups of vegetable broth and some soy sauce. And now when you look at it, it just kind of looks like soup, but what we're gonna do is we're slowly going to add the flour into it to thicken it and just to make everything homogeneous and creamy and smooth. So this only needs 2 tablespoons of flour. If you wanted to make it gluten-free, you could use a gluten-free flour mix of your choice. You can also use oat flour, almond flour, or even cornstarch if you wanted to. Now, even though it's only 2 tablespoons, it goes a long way. So you want to slowly add it in there and just use a whisk to slowly incorporate it into the gravy. And as the gravy cooks, it's going to continue to get thicker and thicker. And also when you're done cooking it, it's even going to continue to get thicker. So just keep that in mind as you're whisking this and you're thinking, oh, this is looking too liquidy right now. It's definitely going to get thicker. You could add more soy sauce. So we're going to go ahead and just add a little bit more soy sauce. This definitely depends on the type of mushrooms you use. If you're using portobello mushrooms, they're definitely going to be darker. I use white mushrooms today, so they're a little bit lighter in color. This will also depend on the type of broth that you use too. Some vegetable broths are more orangey in color, others are more light. But the soy sauce will definitely kind of give it that darker color, and you'll see that the olive oil gives it a nice, beautiful glisten. After a few minutes of mixing, you'll notice that the consistency is much thicker now, and it's kind of starting to resemble gravy. So at this point, what you can do is you can serve it as is, or you can use an immersion blender or transfer it to a blender just to mix it all together to get a smooth, consistent gravy. But I do like the little bit of chunks of mushrooms in there and onions. I think it gives it nice texture and it looks really good when you put it on mashed potatoes. So I like to keep it like this, but you can always blend it as well. And while I don't have turkey and all the trimmings, I do have a perfect bowl of healthy mashed potatoes. So I'm gonna put this vegan mushroom gravy all over it and serve it up. Yum, this looks so good and it smells so good, and it's just the perfect accompaniment for a Thanksgiving dinner, whether you want to go vegan or whether you just want something a little bit lighter or easier to make. So I hope you try this vegan mushroom gravy, and I'm gonna see if Video Matt wants to give it a try. Gravy and mashed potatoes. All right, he likes it. And I hope you guys like this video too. Thank you for watching. Check the video description below for the full written recipe. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow so you can see more healthy-ish recipes with feel-good ingredients like this. See you guys next time.